Here's what we have for projectiles. For the half-inch gun, we've got some batteries, 0.5 and 0.6 ounces. We've got some sharpened nails. Those are about ½ ounce apiece. They can be launched either singly in the half-inch barrel or en masse in the 2-inch barrel. We've got a rocket, 0.7 ounce. We have a piece of wood, 2.1 ounces. And we have several jars. These are jars with bolts and stuff inside that will shatter on impact. Make some nice shrapnel. 2 to 4 ounces. We have 3 of those. We have a piece of wood with a chain and then a large nut attached to it. That ought to be interesting to fire. Then we move into the concrete. We have several different types of concrete here, ranging from 7 ounces on up. And we have some chain, some more concrete, different shapes and forms, and then the big one, 11 ounces. Tire pump, chamber, ball valve, half-inch barrel. Nail, 80 psi. Nail, 80 psi. That little hole right there is where it went through the first board. And there it is stuck in the second board. Nail, 80 psi. Went all the way through. Ball and 22 BBs. So there it is, a whole bunch of holes. Just recording the damage of the back board before we shoot into it. This is the weapon system. Starts with a pump, the pressure gauge. We got a 2-inch by 6-foot pressure chamber, ball valve, and then a barrel, 2-inch by 8-foot. Glass jar with stuff inside of it to shatter and make shrapnel. 4-ounce glass jar, 60 psi. There's the lid. There's the front impact. Down here you have nuts and bolts and stuff. And here you can kind of see some of the damage on top of the BBs. 7 nails, 60 psi. We had 5 of them stick in, 2 of them bounce out. One of the ones that bounced out is bent. Concrete on a stick, 8.3 ounces. There's the hole. There's the impact on the back side. And there's the concrete rubble. And there's the end of it. Concrete, no stick, 60 psi. There's the impact. And there is the shrapnel. And what's left of it. Wood, chain, and big nut. Ball and chain, 60 psi. The acceleration of the wood ripped out the nail that was tied to the chain and was holding the nut. There's the watermelon and the wood and the rest of the mess. Concrete, 9.1 ounces. Took off the side of the watermelon. And there's the impact. Glass jar, 3.2 ounces, 60 psi. broke, but not a whole lot. Concrete on a stick, 11.1 ounces. There's the final impact. This is the damage to the plywood even after going through the watermelon. Chain 60 psi. There's the chain. Look at how it carved the watermelon. There's smooth pathways where the chain went through it. The torpedo. It's got a bolt in the front. It's got a hole in the back. 10 ounces. Torpedo, 10.5 ounces, 60 psi. The top hole there is where the torpedo went through the first board. And there's the impact on the second board. Almost went completely through it. Green paint on the front. Some green paint on the side. And it's pretty much reusable. 2 ounces of wood, 60 psi. Very disappointing.